Welcome to Play It Painted Live. Time to get our another painting video underway. As you guys know, I always have to configure this guy so that we can have a chat while we play here, or while we paint actually. Okay, so I'm just doing my sign in. So if you are tuning into YouTube, go ahead and let us know in the comments that you're here. That way I can tell that the widget is working. Okay, now it's going to ask me what channel I want to use, and then we're going to do that, and then allow XSplit to do that. And once that's done, now we can go bonk, and we can do that. And hey, what's up, Blade Wolf? Welcome to the feed. You're like first man. First man. Let's go ahead and share this stream. And we're going to say painting Lexcorp from Night Models. Right? And we're going to stick that in. Bonk. What, please? Bonk. And bonk. Okay, good. All right, so now we have a Twitter. We have a Twitter to say that we are ready to paint. So I'm actually a little bit underway because this is long and boring and tedious. So so what I'm doing right now is we went ahead and did the prime last time you guys saw. And then what I did was actually did some pre-shading with some black ink and kind of left black and left that gradient in black and the white there. And now I'm kind of gradually shading everything down. So right now I'm working on the purple. So I just alternate really between the violet and the green in order to get to that deeper violet and the deeper green color. So I'm going to do one more layer of violet ink here on the models, and then we're going to move over and actually do another like super shade on these. I don't think the lighting effect is going to be quite as stark as we see on the box art because I don't know. That's just a lot of metallic to deal with. Okay, so I'm just using Vallejo model color violet ink right now, and we're going to get these guys underway. So let us know what you're painting when you get a chance. Be very curious to see what everybody else is working on tonight. You know, so far this has been a pretty fun commission, but you know, it's a lot of metallic to deal with. Yeah, it's a lot of metallic to deal with. So I'm having a hard time reading the YouTube comments, so I'm going to change the color a little bit. When I say a little bit, we're going to change it a lot. We're going to change it to white. Or like white. There we go. So I have white. If I have a miniature up in the corner like that, it doesn't look so bad. So at least that's what I think. I don't know. You guys can tell me if it looks dumb or whatever. But all I'm trying to do here is just kind of develop and embellish the colors using these inks. And when you have a good shaded and dry brushed undertone, then your lines in your corners are going to come out, and it's going to should pop, should look pretty nice there. So expecting a fairly quiet evening this evening, just I don't know, kind of like the old days. We're just a few of us on and just getting some painting done. And for those of you who kind of like the more high octane feeds that we do, probably wait till Thursday to see us doing our gaming thing on Thursday. So that's going to be a regular thing too, is our gaming. This Thursday, I'll be curious to know. I don't know if we're doing Wrath of Kings, Guild Ball. Those are the big ones right now. I still kind of want to do a Batman game. That probably will involve me having to work a camera while some other people play Batman here. So that may be in the works for us over here at Easy Studio. So far so good. Just a lot of color blocking right now with the inks, and we're gonna kind of throw more shadows in these as we go on. But it's just all this color scheme. I do not like. If I'm being honest with you. It's just too much. It's too purple and green. Pretty sure. I think these are for Nelson, so I'm pretty sure Nelson asked for a darker green. So I can't really go much darker for the green, but what I can do is increase the shadows around the green, and that will make it look a little bit darker. But there's just going to be so many like layers upon layers of purple ink and green ink on these guys. Ooh. There's like this whole area here. It's supposed to be green ink, and it just never really got attention back there. Hey, what's up, Andrew? Welcome to the feed. Yeah, this should be fun. Lexcorp crew. I had mentioned to Nelson that I was interested in trying out a Lexcorp crew, or I should say a Lexcorp, more a Lexcorp heavy crew. That's an organized crime crew these days. Be curious to see. Now, I don't think these guys would run very well with Tech. It's the heavy trooper that I'm the most interested in. I think the heavy trooper would run very, very well with Tech. So that's probably what I'm going to try doing at some point. I don't know if that's going to be this Thursday or what. Hey, what's up, Lucchesi? My mic seems a bit low. Okay. Let me try. Let's do a little settings here. See if I can turn up my mic a little bit. Yeah, I think recently the mic has been a little low. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that looks okay. Let's try. Sounds good to Andrew. I don't know, maybe Andrew has his mic up a little higher on his computer. But I did notice that, like, watching some of the last feeds playback, that I was coming in way too low. So let's see if we can fix that. Okay, so we got that. Let's go here, please. Oh, whoops. Let's go properties. And we're just going to turn the level, well, the level's all the way up. So I don't know. Let's try this. Maybe if I turn the PC volume up, maybe that will help. Okay, well, I've got everything turned up to full, so hopefully you can hear better. Mr. Luxessi, or Lucchesi, I know. Luxessi is just a bastardization of the name. But yeah, so just a lot of purple and green on this bad boy. You know, if I had to do these over again, I would put these on diamond plate bases. I just think they would look better that way. Let's do the heavy guy. But you see how good that purple looks wet. If I just need it to dry down that way, and I think we'll be in good shape. So just wondering, what are you guys working on tonight? Since this is what I'll be working on probably for the next couple of nights. I want to get these guys done. Then I'll have to do on tomorrow night is just work on Lex Luthor and Reverse Flash. And then we'll be good to go with this crew. Another Night Models crew in the books. So yeah, what I'm planning on doing once this stuff is all dry is I'm going to shade down pretty much the entire model. So like these models, the way that they're designed, it's like you just have to glaze and ink the crap out of them to get the right lighting effects. And that means giving them lots of time to dry. Sleeping. Lol, work's rough this week. Yeah, work has been rough this week, and sleep for me has been rough as well, so I am also trying to do a bit of the same. Okay, so we'll let those dry for a little bit, for just a second here, while we gear up the next part of this. Okay. Still have no viewers on Twitch. Well, whatever. Let's give that a second. Okay. And oh, I need to find some yellows, because these guys have quite a bit of yellows in them. So we also need highlights for the purple and the green. So we have a livery green action going on. This is also a good color, and we need. I like to highlight. I don't think I could highlight with a little bit of pink or blue violet. I think pink is going to be nice because pink is really high contrast. Because you'll see once I start super shading these, actually I think I should paint in the highlights first and then super shade them. I think that's what I need to do. Paint the highlights in first and then super shade. And the other thing I need to do is I need to get this the yellow down first. So I'm going to need a couple of shades of yellow. That's a good highlight for the actual yellow I'm going to use. That's not the yellow I want to use. That neither are you. Who are you? All right. I'm looking at Eden. I am not looking at Eden. What is Eden? Okay. Yeah, let's do our yellow areas of the models. And I'm going in with sun yellow. Just thin that a little bit. Whoa. So sun yellow on these models. You know what? Why do I not have more of the face painted in? It's interesting. Anyways, should be yellow there and there for the eyeballs. And then you got these dots here are all yellow. Oh, Ash covered it. It's a miniatures game, post-apocalyptic. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't currently have a post-apoc game. And with how popular the genre is starting to become on the miniatures side, that's a little unusual that I don't have one yet. I don't know if I will add one, but still kind of good to know that there are some out there that I should be interested in. This yellow does not flow very well. Ooh, I'm working it all up too. That's the other issue. It's okay. You can always fix. The good news is, as long as the yellow covers, you can always turn around and fix it. It's not that big a deal. Let's guess. Oh, it's a 24 by 24 table, so size of Bushido. That is very interesting to me. You know, that's like one of the main draws I have to Bushido, period, is the fact that you can play it on a 24 by 24. Let me get some of the purple down here that I'm supposed to have on the heavy gunner. Not sure. Looks like I did get a little purple back there, but there's just so much going on. These models are very busy. You know, I like them though. I still really like the models. I just think that they're, oh, I just think that they're a little too busy. Okay. You want to do a little bit yellow on these guys. So their big old Space Marine eyeballs are yellow. And they're actually, everything's kind of outlined in black. So we're going to have to do that too. But for now, let's get the yellow down. Oh. This yellow just will not flow. I'm going to have to throw some flow improver on it. Try to get them to flow out a little bit. because that's kind of embarrassing. There's like no, there we go. So, oh, you hear my cat crying outside. Am I gonna let him in? No, not gonna let my cat in. Why not? My cat is just kind of a jerk. I mean, if I let him in, he's just gonna come in and I don't walk around a little bit, run a couple laps around the room, and then get out and then cry again once he leaves the room. Oh, I forgot. These guys have this area here. This is also yellow. These weird, they have like these weird insignia here, kind of on the front of them that is yellow. So that is there. Okay. The good news is it's so warm today, it was actually rather disgusting. Out here in Orange County, it was like 106 degrees and just people hating life. And so I spent a lot of time today in air-conditioned areas, like my house, my car, my office. That's all I was really interested in today. Okay. All right. So those all look pretty good. I'm wondering now if I should maybe do the highlights before I wash down the green, or if I should wash down the green first and then do the highlights. I really don't know. Yeah, it hit 109 the ride back home. Holy crap. Yeah. You know what? I think it might be easier to do the highlights now and then shade those back down, because Nelson did want a darker green miniature. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go livery green. So this is going to be a really kind of sharp outline here. So if it looks too stark, I'm not, I'm not terribly worried about that. It's kind of comes with the territory. That's kind of what we're painting here. So I'm gonna treat it like a line highlight and just get a little bit more definition out of the model. The other thing that's really going to help too is when I block out the black gray, because that's going to help define all the different some of the different segments, like between the armor plates and all that kind of stuff. So you can see I'm already, we're already starting to get pretty cool looking armor here. I really kind of like this livery green as the highlight color. Just kind of get a little green back there. That robot Shinigami is amazing. There's a robot Shinigami? Sounds awesome. So, yeah, I mean, unfortunately, this is pretty much going to be what this feed is. Just kind of me doing doing the greens and the purples on these suits here. The nice thing about it is in Eden. The nice thing about doing your shading last is that you can fix a lot of like mistakes, a lot of straight mistakes with straight lines and that kind of stuff with the shade itself. Because I may, with all of this outlining, I may actually make a bunch of mistakes. I probably will. Probably make a ton of mistakes. Another thing is I cannot seem to keep the paints from separating. But that's weather related. So I'm just going to work. I'm going to work a little bit faster than I normally would. Which is, I know that's saying a lot, but so we do. We are going to kind of work these a little bit faster than we normally do. But hopefully without really compromising the quality of the paint job. I think we can do it. Because we're going to have the light show up at the right places of the model. We'll just kind of go from there. There's just so much edging to do. I feel like I'm painting Privateer Press. Privateer Press has all kinds of, like you have to paint all the little trim and all the edges, and it's just a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of tedious painting. But you can see, there's a definite upside to this. The model is starting to get more well defined. Yeah, we're gonna go a little faster, like I said, on these models, so that we can try to make the Thursday deadline for them to be done. Now I know that Nelson could wait beyond Thursday, but I want to get back to you painting more stuff for Extra Life and more of greater variety of projects. I don't have this time. I don't really have like really many other like pending commissions that are going to come on in. Depends on the faction. That's true. But like for example, when I painted Scorn, there are all the little studs on the edges and the trim, and there's just so much going on those models. One of the reasons why I really like Rhett so much is, you know, their armor designs, their warjack designs were more based on like big swooping areas where you could do blending, you could do lighting and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. This guy is awesome, by the way. He's got the, it's not quite a hills are alive pose, unless you're gonna say he's spinning, he's about to spin backwards. Like if he spun backwards, then I might be inclined to agree with, oh, I totally missed. Hold on. With the purple, because it's an ink, I have to hit it now so that it will be ready once I come in and start highlighting it. It should be dry. Scorn is if you hate yourself, same with Crix. Well, yeah, because Crix has all the all those like chains and spikes and stuff. I painted some Crix back in the day. Actually, for Warma Hordes, I painted something for just about every faction in that game. You know, just got like odds and ends. When I was painting for myself, I was painting a lot of ret, which is amazing. Oh gosh. So I think for the like grays and the gun parts, I think I'm gonna cheat and use a base color that is gonna be very similar to what the shade color is. The only Crix I would paint is the Demon Pirates. Yes, those actually really cool. I remember Mark was really into Demon Pirates for Crix. But the problem I had with painting Privateer Press was one, um, the average army size is just too big because it kept going up. Like now I think an average game is like 75 points, which is ridiculous considering, you know, they used to say that 15 and 25 points were great for War Machine, like way back in the day. And now they're saying, oh, all the way up to 75. Now, I can't really blame Privateer Press for that because I earnestly believe it's the players that kept wanting to fit more and more of their toys on these lists. So they're the ones that really kind of came up with the points as they stand today. Oh. Just getting some more highlights here on the green. It's 75 points, but that's because they changed the numbering figures. Well, yes, I was told that. I mean, bear in mind, I don't play War Machine these days, so I'm not entirely up to speed there. But I was told that yes, while they did change the stats on models, or the costs on models, so that, you know, 75 points was fewer models than it would have been in Mark II or whatever. But that some models were discounted to the point where it's 75 points is a huge jump for those models. Like being able to fit those new models in 75 points. Not necessarily that you have more models, but definitely from where they started, 15 to 25 points, still a lot more models. So like what was previously 50 is the new 75. I get it. That's cool. Whoa, borked that. But yeah. I don't know, with work kind of being so busy right now, it's just, and it being so hot, you know, it's really kind of depressing weather. But yeah, we got to get I don't know, I had a thought there. You can land more jacks and beasts on the board due to the point rearranging. What I get a little butthurt about is the theme list makes your previous list slightly obsolete. Okay. I ran a themed list again when I played I must have played about 4 games of War Machine Mark II. It just wasn't, no matter how hard I tried and how hard I wanted to like that game, there were always like almost like external factors that just made me not want to play the game. Like a lot of the metas that I encountered early on for War Machine were like huge turnoffs. Yeah, theme lists are kind of bad idea. It basically makes you think you're playing against lists rather than factions and armies, huh? Pretty cool blade he has. Cool story, bro. Okay. Gosh, this is like painting Space Marines. Space Marines! I hate painting. This is the style of painting I hate. It's like, yeah, it's gonna look cool at the end, but it's just, you're just painting boxes and shapes and stuff like that. You're not, I don't know. As these are coming together, they're definitely looking cooler, and that's helping me somewhat be satisfied with doing the job, but I don't know. Don't be mean to new people wanting to learn the game. Oh, sorry, I missed your previous comment there, Blade Wolf. So yeah, I think I'm gonna use kind of a meaty list. Don't bring your damn beardy list for a tournament. Lol, but my power armor is blessed. Oh my gosh. Damn 40Kers. I wonder if I will ever one day go back to playing 40K. I I really doubt it, but you know, you never fully know. You're never fully aware if that's in the cards. I just don't see any that they could do anything to get somebody like me back. If I'm tired of the setting, and I don't think the aesthetic is good, and well, I think it's good. I'm just bored of it. I don't. Yeah, it's like, how can they get me back? They can't. They don't care to get me back because I'm not the consumer that they want that spends a lot more money than I do single company's products. Like I still spend a fair bit amount of money on miniature gaming, but it's all spread out because I play, all the different games and everything. Okay, so once this is done, we'll do the pink, and then we'll color block the black gray, and then we're going to shade the entire model and see what we get, right? That's all you can really do. UGG tournaments are like, it's fine when you have a crew going to play. The guys that come from out of town have a reputation on the interwebs. Oh yeah, you're talking professional War Machine players that go town to town trying to scope out that next big win or up their rankings so that they can compete in the national tournaments and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I know War Machine was kind of built for competition, that kind of stuff, so I'm not going to knock it too much. There's a story where a detachment of Grey Knights who fought off a warp demon invasion see Sisters of Battle Citadel and slaughtered them to bless their armor. Good job, guys. That's a hilarious story. Okay. Cool. Edge highlighting is awesome. I hate edge highlighting. Okay. So we're gonna do, whoa. So now we're gonna do some squid pink. Actually, I'm gonna stop for a second and get a little caffeine. Oh boy, I'm really running low on caffeine. I need caffeine and I need like a little bit of an energy bar. Whoa. Jeez. Funny is the guys that worked on War Machine and Hordes are nice guys. I have talked to them and they're great and funny. Yeah, they do seem like really good guys. I'm not really saying, I mean, just because I don't identify with their product doesn't mean that they're not nice guys, but is what it is, man. Octave, I need more sleep. All right. Also, Octave, I need caffeine and an energy bar. Yeah, dude. This, I don't know. It's been a while since I've been back to painting night models, and this is my sort of welcome back is painting this stuff. And it's tedious, for lack of a better word. Actually, I'm doing this wrong. I always try to keep the same order when I'm doing these so that it makes sense to me. Whoa. Like as I'm cutting through, I kind of have like a natural timing here. Whoa, that's like way too much. But this is one, oh no, I know this product isn't for everyone, but this was one other game my entire group was able to walk over to and play against each other and make jokes. No, for sure. If you have a good gaming group, it doesn't really matter. The game itself almost doesn't matter. You can play any system, and you're gonna enjoy it. Conversely, if your group sucks, you can play any system and you're gonna have a bad time. I'm not phrasing that properly. You're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, they do look a lot like Infinity. Ooh, this pink has got not. It's just like dry and crusty. It's not really. It needs to be thinned more. Yeah, it's too thick. I need it to be super thin. You know, if I really want to be like big on Twitch, I gotta be like one of those like 40K, bruh, the super 40K, like that Long Beach vibe, 40K, bruh. I gotta talk with like a like a real raspy, sound to my voice, and I gotta vape, and I have like shitty tattoos and like guitar riffs playing while I'm I got nasty boys that play Guild Ball. Every time I hear Nasty Boys, you know what I think, right? I think like that Janet Jackson song. Nasty, nasty boys. It's really sad. Really sad, bro. I'm gonna be Twitch guy. Twitch guy. I think this is really righteous. Painting some armor here. Gotta make this guy look really righteous. Yeah, gonna tweak him out. He's gonna be yoked, guys. He's gonna be ripped. Ripped, brother. Gonna be awesome. Gonna be ripped, brother. I don't like this pink. Too damn stark. And it doesn't even look good. Do not like. Do not like. Yeah. Do not like. Wish I could. Like, kind of what I was going with. I don't know why, but there's some really cool like Twitch streamers, but I always catch the bruhs that are like painting something swole like this, like something like big effing gun and like armor and shit. Hey, bro, painting for Twitch, bro. It's gonna be righteous, brother. It's gonna be off the rails, brother. Like almost like a shitty Guy Fieri um, impersonation, but like trying to act really hard while painting a miniature. Octave has gone to the dark side. Dark side, bro. Painted miniature, bro. Maybe the pink will work out best if I don't highlight each and every single line. Like if I just pick the best, most lit fam. God damn it. So lit fam. Let me do that, bro. No, I'm gonna do, bro. I'm gonna do some edge highlighting, bro. Don't forget to do your edges, bro. Paint the shit out of it. Do your edges, bro. God, I'm gonna be doing that all the time now. I'm gonna be like fucking losing subs because I think, well, I couldn't understand for the life of me, like why the hell, like how is, I don't know. I understand that they do good work. Like they paint a lot better than I do on this channel, so props to them. But there's a lot of like good painters on YouTube and Twitch and stuff, and not all of them are bruh like that. But why are the bruh? I was like wondering, why were the bruh painters like the most popular painters? I'm like, these are the most pathetic dudes ever. Like, if I want to watch some good painting, man, I know I can watch Painting Clinic. You know, I can watch, I I can watch like um, DMPG. I can even watch like Warboss Tay or something like that, right? There's a bunch of like good painting channels I can watch. Obviously, we can watch Diz. She's one of our favorites. Um, but and they're all reasonably popular. But like the most popular are like those guys with like the click joke. But yeah, like the most popular are like those guys. Hey, bro, I got this tribal armband tattoo. It was. I don't even have a stupid adjective. It was skadocious. It was juking hard. Hey, those Chaos Space Marines, a wicked dude. He's a wicked dude, bro. You see the assault on Istvan 4, bro. I was there. Let me tell you about it. That's right. I was there, drinking a Mountain Dew, minding my own business. Bam! Suddenly, Chaos shows up. I gotta do my thing. You know how we roll, bro. Pushing that, bro. I don't have a painting channel, which isn't saying much. For real, right? Everybody have a painting channel. Everybody. God help me. Yeah. Yeah, it's just too much. Like, I don't need to see. It's just too much. I say as I continue on with it. Continue on, bro. You get your squid pinks in there. You get your inks in there. Your washes in there. You're gonna rock them washes, bro. But like, so I couldn't figure out why they're so damn popular. Cause I'm like, well, wait a minute. Like most of the gamers I know don't like that. Like they think that guy's pathetic. The guy sitting there freaking vaping, like he's vaping with a tribal armband tattoo. Like where the fuck did they find this guy? It's like, did they just trap 2005 in a bottle and like keep him in it? Now, I realize I'm being hypocritical here because I'm still rocking sideburns from like fucking 90210, but like, lol, I haven't seen any Twitch channels like that. Hey, what's up, Albert? But then again, I only watch a few. I mean, I get so picky over D&D podcast or vlogcast I watch because of the way the game was, or how natural or forced conversations there are. Citadel paints only, brah. God, I think we found my new voice. Like if Andrew's gonna do Amy, I'm gonna do Citadel guy. I'm gonna do Citadel Twitch streaming guy. Just generic, uh, you know, like I said, like that generic Long Beach style. Long Beach, bro. Uptown, baby. I actually need, I'm gonna put a little glaze medium in it just so that it stays wet on the brush. I'm having problems with this pink drying off the brush. That's fine. Sideburns came back. Did they though? Well, like I can't even grow like the big old pork chop ones. Like I can't grow the cool sideburns. Yeah, let's see how. I mean, it's just too much. I hate doing all this like edge highlighting. Just annoying. But, you know, we gotta do, right? Gotta look good. Gotta look good. Hold my arms out like this, bro. But anyways, so trying to figure out who the hell are watching these guys. And my friend pointed out like the obvious thing to me that I hadn't thought about. He was like, "Hey, like think about, you know, the GW shops and what a lot of the clientele are, especially locally. Like who are the guys that are out there buying the Space Marines and you know, staying loyal to Citadel products, and no matter how much they charge for them, still like buying everything, right? And you know, trying to follow all the guides and you know, watch mini wargaming um, to try to get tactics and all this other stuff, right? So it was brought up to me. It's like, you know, you're talking like 13 or 14-year-old boys. 13 or 14-year-old boys are trying really hard to be hard. Hard, bro. And so they would look up to, you know, somebody that came off like that. They would think that that shit is cool. Like we would think it's fairly pathetic, but they would think it's cool. So that's where, you know, so you know, he made the argument that that's really where it's coming from. That's really where um, this bruh is happening. So so that made sense to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that's, is it mostly like the 13 to, well, actually the 9 to 15-year-old boy range that is watching some of these channels going, wow, that guy is righteous, bro? I don't know. I don't know. I just always talk shit. Children and the Neko beards. Could be. But I have met, you know, I've met like quote unquote serious hobby guys that have that same, they're all kind of same brush style like that. Well, not all of them, but what I'm saying is I've met enough of those that kind of follow that same sort of patterning. Man, okay. So yeah, that's what we're working on, man. God, am I even gonna, wait, hold on. Jeez, just making sure we're okay. What is going on? Sorry. Just a lot of weird stuff tonight. Weird weather. I'm kind of feeling out of it, you know, a little bit tired, but we're gonna we're gonna rock on, paint this shit. It should look good. Not doing the best job on these edge highlights, but I don't really have to. You'll see. We're gonna correct for all this towards the end with like one big step here. One big step. Trust in the process. You're gonna get ripped. It's gonna be righteous. And then we're gonna go hang out with my boys, T-Bone and Jigsaw. T-Bone and Jigsaw. Those are my boys. We all hang out in Long Beach. Get our tattoos. We vape. Stand in the corner, vaping hard. Just being hardcore, you guys. Hardcore GW all day, bro. GW all day, Land Raider. That's right. Oh my god. Someone put me out of my misery right now. I can't get the stupid voice out of my head. That's all I got in my head now. Is that stupid voice. Did I already highlight this guy? No, I didn't. It just looks like I did, but I did not. Certainly had some issues getting the ink everywhere. On the corner of the GW store. The corner. You stand out there. And I blow fancy rings with my vape. That's what I do, bro. When I'm not GWing, I vape. Vaping and GW. Oh, there it goes. What happened there? Why it do that? That. Did we lose it? Did the session drop or what? Ruh-roh. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Citadel daily plan. Gym, GW, lunch break. Gotta get ripped. I only do squats, bro. That's it. The only muscle group I need to worry about, okay? Because I'm ripped, jacked on my arms. I got buff calves, and all I want now is I just want even buffer calves. Don't worry about my gut. I'm just getting totally down because I drink beers at the yard house. That's right. Got to offer it up for the ladies, you guys. You know how it is. God, I think hopefully Nelson isn't watching this because if he saw what kind of voices and crap I'm doing while I'm painting his miniatures, he might be thinking that I'm cursing his miniatures. Which, in a sense, I sort of am because they're very space marine-y. Space marine. Okay, so now I'm going to need like a cold gray or something like that. I need to pave the way for what will be kind of the fake steel on the miniature. So let's see. That's not bad. I need something a little bit lighter than that, though. Thinking a cold gray or a basalt gray. This Panzer dark gray. What does that look like? That's not bad. Let's try it. Just deadlifts, bro. We're bad people. That's kind of... Oh, no, actually, that's actually a good color. Yes. I think I found it, bro. Deadlifts, bro. Do you do deadlifts? Well, they're going to lose when he plays. Good job, man. I didn't mean it. It was just a funny bit on the show. It was not meant to. It's a little too dark. Well, it might work. So the cannon kind of goes like that. He almost on the box art. It's almost they almost use like a red or maroon style ink. Oh, good night, guys. Good night, Andrew. Thanks for popping in, dude. Hopefully we'll see you Thursday. If not, we will definitely see you Friday, I assume, right? You're gonna be hopping back in for more Ninja All Stars. Do, 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 do. I don't know what's supposed to be purple and what's supposed to be this gun color. I'm going to say that's supposed to be the gun color. All of these things, all of these bits here. Bro. Shoot the big guns, bro. God. Okay. New voice. Need a new voice, new routine. Need a new topic, actually. Who has a topic? Who wants to talk about Guild Ball? Is anyone keeping up with the Union in Chains event? I'm like super depressed right now over the lack of the Masons just not doing well in this campaign. It just makes me sad. So this goes all the way. This color is too dark. It's too dark. Well, I don't know. It might be okay. It just seems too dark. A little. Are the fish doing any better? I think they were not doing well trying to get gutter from the butchers. And then it seemed like the alchemists were going to cruise, just kind of cruise through and win Harry, which is awesome. Because I think I only logged one alchemist game for the campaign. Okay. So paint in the sort of back spine there. No. I'm going to say, you're saying no, the fishermen aren't doing any better. Is that fair? Fair statement? What is going on there? Why did I just stop? Wow. Might be rushing these. Yeah, why did I just... Oh, it's just... Not that I stopped. It's just like the inks won't hang out back there. They're like being repelled or something. I'll need more green ink. I'm going to use this Privateer Press green ink. Ooh, it looks like it's a little more blue than the Vallejo green, so can't use that green ink then. Gotta use Vallejo. Yeah, the Vallejo green ink is actually a little darker, a little cooler. Salt is my best friend. Nice. Dietitian does not agree, sir. Okay, but yeah, this looks pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Okay. So these guys will start to look better as we finish color blocking. But there's not too much to worry about, right? They'll look pretty good when it comes down to it. Oh well, if we don't get the Union character. Yeah, I don't know. It's, you know, the issue with this event is, so you're going to get essentially 4 or 5 guilds that are going to get new characters. What does the losing guild get? I mean, you would think Steamforged would want to offer something for every player to want to buy as a result of a campaign. It could be maybe the losing team gets another union player that isn't up for grabs. So like, what if, for example, so if like Gutter goes to the butchers, then maybe maybe the fish get to keep, I don't know, Fangtooth or something, or Rage, something like that. And they just haven't told us that. And then they're gonna make they would make a fish guild model for Fangtooth, something like that. You never know. I mean, it could happen. Gives us a new character or veteran, I guess. Yeah, Yeah, that's what I mean exactly. It's like, what the fish don't win. What are they gonna get? Because they got to get something. Because that's kind of otherwise why play in the event? It's gonna be interesting, like the butthurt, if the losing guilds do end up getting cooler stuff than the winning guilds do. Are they little? Oh, they are black. Oops. So hold on. So that's black right there, or that's gray. And that's gray. This is black. Yeah, am I just missing something here? Like, what? These will look cooler though once I'm going to shade them down. So they're going to look darker than the box art overall. I don't know how much darker though. It's just going to depend on how the wash decides to take here. It's weird because basically all I did was, do the outlines of the armor, and been using nothing but like, blacks in. I'm sorry. Do the outline of the armor and then just use a bunch of washes and inks to kind of get what I want. Because I always get what I want. Yep. Oh, hey, what's up, Nelson? Welcome to the feed. I was just doing a bunch of voices. uh, so, but I stopped. I was doing some voices while I was painting your miniatures, and I stopped myself because I got worried that maybe my voices would kind of ruin the performance of these miniatures once we get them on the board. I don't know. You're gonna have to like watch the playback or something if you really want to know what it was. But I will tell you right now, it was irritating as shit. You can ask Blade Wolf. It was not good. Also, I almost had the ability to get in a game this afternoon, but kind of got tied up doing some work stuff, so that wasn't a thing, unfortunately. Yes, Blade Wolf is right. I was being a bruh. Okay, so far so good. Give that a second to dry here before we do the big time shade, because it's just, I mean, they don't look terrible, but they just look they don't look terrible. They just, I don't like the green. Hold on one sec. All right, okay, so yeah, actually the green is getting darker, which is good, but we're gonna darken up the all of the models actually with we're gonna use one of my favorite washes. We're gonna use Armor Wash on this, and this stuff is gonna be awesome because it should basically sit in all of the best parts. And then, you know, should sit in all the best parts. And then if we don't like it, we can always come back in and edge highlight and make it look good. Where's my number 2 brush? Hold on one sec. I'm gonna have to find it. I swore I had it. It's not a number 2 brush. Hold on. I'll take another bite of a cookie here because I need a little more energy. I've been tired the past couple of days. Just a little bit sleep deprived. Nothing too big. Nothing we can't work around. Okay. So I'm going to dilute this Armor Wash just a little bit. And then we're going to, basically the idea is we're going to run it almost everywhere. On these models, and then pick off what we don't like. So you can see if I run it there and see what it's doing. Pretty awesome, right? It's kind of, that is kind of giving us what we expect to see from the box art. Really good stuff, bro. Oh shit, my voice is back. Oh shit. But yeah, you can see how the Armor Wash is already kind of giving it a nice rich tone. You're gonna rock the Armor Wash. It's gonna be righteous. It's gonna be Mountain Dew, chicks, my friend T-Bone. There's gonna be a flamethrower involved. A couple of guys with touching each other in very sensual ways. Wait, I didn't mean that. I mean we're all buddies here. We're gonna there's gonna be good bro hugs, high fives. Gonna be lots of Jack and Coke, and that's right, brother. It's gonna be righteous, brother. Yeah, these are pretty sick. They're gonna be dark, bro. You thought you was dark. This is gonna be dark. This is gonna be dark stalkers, bro. This is gonna be dark souls plus stalkers. We're talking stalker bros. God, I need to stop. I know. We've lost viewers. Like people have rage quit the feed. Fuck this guy. Yeah. No. I don't know. Maybe they didn't quit. I don't think they did. The big danger when working with this much wash, though, is pooling. So you really, even though it's going to go on fast, you still want to watch it. You don't want it. You just don't want it to look sloppy or oily or dirty. My numbers are dropping. People have had it with the bra routine. They're like, if you're going to do a shitty impersonation of, a bro streaming YouTuber, then I might as well watch the original. Like, I might as well go watch that actual YouTuber. Oh, thanks, Nelson. I'm glad you like it, man. I think these will be quite fun to play. I just don't like the purple and the green combo. It's just too bright. Now, yeah, I mean, it does look good. It does look good, but let's just, anyways, let's keep rocking. Oh, I'm loving what that's doing, though. That's so good. Whoa. I could go through and paint all the individual lighting on the model, but I think this is doing good. Like, this is doing the job. So, it's not quite as sharp a contrast as the box art, but hey, that guy's a pro. He gets paid lots and lots of money to do that. Nelson pays me a fair price, but we also want to get these on the board. And I think they do look, actually, I'm actually pretty stoked, man. I think these do look pretty good. I think these are going to look pretty sharp. So what else is going on? You guys want to talk to me about today, other than it being stupidly hot? Anyone doing anything fun gaming-wise? I mean, obviously we are on this channel. You guys know we're going to be doing Ninja All-Stars Friday night. It's going to be hot. We're giving away Clan Kitsune. So get them donations on, man, if that's what you want to run. Clan Kitsune for Ninja All-Stars. Dope clan. I'm going to just sound like a bruh for a second, but yeah. They are a dope clan because, Spirit Mastery, they have poison. They have access to blink, super cool ability. You know, Nelson, the character you're playing in the campaign, syncs up extremely well with Clan Kitsune for obvious reasons. Spirit Mastery is quite nice, but I would have, you know, not as good as Void Mastery. I think if you're gonna have an elemental mastery, Void Mastery is the way to go. Which actually you can do, Nelson. Like you can, based on our rules, you can say at the start of every game, you're gonna pick Void Mastery, which means, you know, anytime you, well, once per activation, or once per turn, I'm sorry, once per turn, you can re-roll, on any roll, you can re-roll any dice that were not void. So so you would become super offensive. Not offensive like upsetting to people, offensive like you can do a lot of damage. Ooh, don't make me do it. Yeah, this is dope on 2 levels because the green, we're getting the green darker like we want. Like I didn't like how bright their green is. So this is a nice green. And then the purple is also getting some great shade to it. Like this is pretty win across the board here for these guys. Bless you. Thank you, sir. Okay. Bam. Looking pretty good. Okay. Let's start painting up the bases, man, because they're looking good. So I need a red and I need a brown. There's a brown. There's a red. Okay. Let's get to it. Could be looking at a somewhat shorter show tonight. Am I been like you guys think I've been cheating lately? Because I'm like, oh, later or lighter show because I'm only doing a couple of steps and then we cut it. I don't know. I mean, man, on camera, I don't know. Camera, he's looking kind of dark. What's going on? Oh, okay. Just watching the delay. Ooh. So I kind of have like a flagstone thing going here. Got quiet all of a sudden. Do anyone have any big plans for Halloween? You know, for me and my family, we're gonna be sharks this year. Should be nice and fun. You know, my son got to pick the theme again this year. He picked last year. Last year we were skeletons. This year we're sharks. The year before that we were sort of a Peter Pan ensemble. Um, and then the year before that, I believe we were sriracha bottles. So I don't know. I got a fix for Arena Rex right now. Hell yeah. I got to raffle off that Medusa. Because I'm half hoping, not like really hoping, but I'm half hoping that whoever wins it says, hey, I'll take a painted version of that. Then we'll get to paint one and enjoy one. Those are weird. These cobblestones I never quite do very good. You're going to kamikaze. Nice. I think they look way better, darker like this. I don't know. What do you think? It just looks, they look more more menacing, that's for sure. More menacing, that's for sure. Say it, Johnny. Okay. Oh, hey, what's up, Evan Warped? Welcome to the feed. Just doing a little Lexcorp. What are these called? Troopers. Lexcorp troopers, and then there's 3 troopers here and a super heavy trooper. So this is for the Batman miniatures game, or for the DC U miniatures game. But yeah, I like these guys. I like these guys. These are funny guys. Points if you can name that movie quote. I like these guys. These are funny guys. You should be able to get it from that. Just the, well, I don't know. You young guys, probably not going to get it. Okay. And now we're going to do a little brown. You know, my one regret, maybe I shouldn't have done the flagstone, the like earth tone flagstone that I typically do. I don't know. Maybe. Like maybe I should have done like more of a slate gray, or even like a blue, with a slight blue tinge to it. But I don't know. We'll see what we got. Beep, 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 beep. So once again, remember to join us Friday night 10 p.m. Pacific for Ninja All-Stars. We'll call it Ninja All-Stars RPG. Okay, we are going to be, as part of that feed, at around 11, about an hour into the game, we are going to raffle off a Clan Kitsune from Ninja All-Stars. Now, if you really want to, have a good chance of winning that raffle, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to donate to my Extra Life campaign this week. And in the comments, put in Clan Kitsune. We're going to match you dollar for dollar when you donate this week. And we're going to actually apply the old style multipliers to the people that have donated previously. So everybody has a chance to win. Obviously, if you're just viewing, if you're just tuning in and viewing, what you are going to want to do is you are going to want to leave a comment in the live feed. Unfortunately, based on what has been transpiring lately with Twitch, I don't think we can get this multiplayer game streamed or simulcast between YouTube and Twitch. So push comes to shove, unfortunately, I'm going to have to stick with YouTube because my streaming has been more stable on the YouTube side of things. If I have to pick one or the other. The other thing too is, I'm not yet an affiliate here on Twitch, so I'm worried that we're really not going to have good views when we set it up. Okay, let me do. There we go. So we get these guys all kind of taken care of, and then I want to look at the last two models, which is Reverse Flash and Lex himself. So the plan is to try to get those done tomorrow night. Maybe, I don't know. No, definitely not tonight. I don't have the bandwidth to do them tonight. But I can do both models in a single sitting. So we'll just move those down to tomorrow night and take care of them that way. So because these like flagstone patterns are fairly irregular on here, they might look a little odd. But once they're, you'll see, once the wash is applied and once they're kind of locked in, we really shouldn't, there's like nothing to be concerned about. Okay, we'll let those dry for a minute. Boop. And let's look at the other. So here's that. Let's look at the other two miniatures that I'm gonna have to paint. Looks like we got, so Lex Luthor, very simple, kind of cream cloak, and it looks like just a regular black suit, a little OSL effect there from the Kryptonite. I don't know, what do you think, Nelson, if you're still here? Like, do you want OSL or not? Looks like a lot of our viewers have dropped off, so I think we're kind of migrating towards the end of tonight's feed. Oh, yeah, and that's Reverse Flash. These are pretty simple paint job. Pretty simple. I may actually, just for him, I may want to get might want to get an ink down tonight. We might as well. It's not, I don't think that's going to hurt us to do something like that. And at least if we got the first layer of ink down. Let's see. Saw someone paint their Lex in black and white with red kryptonite. Oh, sweet. So like a kind of a Sin City style Lex Luthor, for lack of a better term. Where the hell is my yellow ink? It's driving me crazy. Drive me crazy. The other thing I can do is I can just use a... No. Nope. I have like... That's kind of a gross yellow wash. I don't want to use that. A little nerve-wracking. Little nerve-wracking. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Found it. So a little yellow ink on him, and we're going to do that tonight instead of waiting for tomorrow. And I'm just going to thin it with a little bit of water, nothing too big. Okay. And all I'm really trying to do is take the kind of the shading and all the highlighting and stuff that I did as part of airbrushing the model and just kind of softening it all up, kind of blending it all together with this yellow ink. Might be a little too potent actually, now that I'm watching it go down. Whoa. That's not too bad. You can brush, you can always brush some of it off if you don't like it. I love this reverse flash model. Super cool. Also, he's a one-piece sculpt, so I'm a fan of that. Okay. There we go. Good, good. Okay. So now let's go ahead and drop some more wash onto the cobblestone bits here. And like we are like really, really done. Like we are really, really close. So the Agrax Earth Shade's just gonna kind of blend in all of the bits here. Kind of define the areas around each cobblestone. Give it a more uniform appearance. Okay, so that looks good. All right. Any questions or anything while we're going to be hanging out here for a minute while we wait for some of this wash to dry. You can see how easy that is. You just sort of blink and it all kind of runs together like that. Okay. Now the one thing that is cool about these night models bases is I can start painting the black immediately. I don't have to, unlike the stamped, like the stamp one I did, I have to wait for that wash to dry a little bit for fear of it bleeding over the top and into the black. Whereas the night ones, I can perfectly paint the black and not really have to worry about hitting the wash. The only problem is I just need to find the black. All right, here we go. But yeah, pretty excited about these guys. I think they turned out pretty well. Like I said, if I want them brighter, I can come back and redo all the edge highlighting and really kind of make them stand out. But I think they look better this way because they're not so like gleaming. And I'm pretty sure the client also prefers them this way because he did ask for a darker green if possible. So one way to go with a darker green is to do exactly what I just did and then not like over edge highlight. If you had to pick an alternate color scheme, what would it be for the Lex crew? If I had to pick the different color scheme for these troopers, I would go, I would probably go like either magical blue. So like if you can imagine them being a little more like Pano, so where the two colors would be magical blue and like an off-white. I think that would look cool. Or you could do like black armor with this green. Like take the green, turn the green into the accent color, and then turn most of the model armor into black armor. I think that would also look super cool. Good question though. It's green and purple in this amount. It's just a little too on the nose. It's just a little too much. Okay. Oh yeah, I could see that. Yeah, right? You could see this as like, I like either, you know, blue and like a nice ivory white, or um, black and green. Black and green would be really nice too, because then you're keeping a much more military feel. If they were my own though, I don't know. I would look at blue, the dark blue, because that would be cool. I should actually come in and do some detail work on the yellow eyes. Kind of bring those back out, maybe. I'm kind of bummed about that tactical rock. Don't really care for it. Getting a lot of Twitch viewers in now that looks like. Oh, you're up for bed. All right, have a good night, Albert. Thanks for tuning in, man. So if you're just joining us, welcome to Play It, Paint It Live. Right now we're painting Night Models Lexcorp. We're actually gotten some pretty good progress on these. So there we go. So the bases actually, they kind of kept the darker theme of the models. The darker, kind of the darker side I went with them. But I can do a little bit of highlighting to make sure they look good. So I've got some Twitch viewers, but it doesn't look like I have any comments from Twitch. So if you guys are just watching from Twitch, let me know if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, and I'll do my best to answer them. It looks like the YouTube side, basically, YouTube side is still about the same. Dropped a bit when a few of the regulars went to bed. That's okay. Nope. So I can go back in. Do a little bit of touch-up work here on the yellow. Kind of get the yellow to pop a little bit more. I mean, they're kind of too small to really. I'll just kind of focus in on the eyes. So that's the part that really needs to pop. I think everybody went to bed. So I think I'm just going to call it after this, you guys. Because it's a good break point anyway. I think they look pretty good. But we'll see. And then, yeah, we're gonna I'll let Reverse Flash dry his ink dry. And yeah, I think we're just gonna call it here, man. I want to thank everyone for watching. I'll leave it on for a couple minutes. If anyone has any final comments, for those of you who are new to this channel, thank you for tuning in. We do live painting, streaming, and live gaming. So that's kind of what we focus in on here. Painting is usually, oh, thanks, Blade Wolf. Painting is usually early in the week, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, usually around 9 to 10 p.m. Pacific, and then the gaming is Thursday, usually around 6 p.m. Pacific, and then we have the Friday night late gaming, which is going to be a lot of fun. This is Extra Life Gaming. We're going to be playing Ninja All-Stars, kind of an RPG homebrew mod for that. So once again, let's go ahead and just go over. They're all, they all have the same color scheme, but yeah, I mean, I think they turned out pretty well. The armor looks burnished and dark, like much darker than the studio art. It just looks more solid, I think. So that's the heavy trooper, and then we have 3 of these, just the regular troopers. See if I can get, oh no, they look pretty good. You can see them here. So heavy trooper, you can see they're darker on the back too. I'm sorry, not heavy trooper, these are the regular troopers. Okay. Then here. Okay. So with that, we don't have any other comments. That's it, man. Thanks everyone for watching. I guess we're going to call it early evening, which is good. Then I can get some sleep. Better than what I can do. Awesome, man. Thanks, Blade Wolf, and thanks everybody for watching, everybody who commented. Again, we're going to be back for more painting very soon. Maybe tomorrow night I might flip the camera on and do Lex and Reverse Flash. We'll see. But other than that, I want to thank everybody for watching. Have a good night, guys. We're going to catch you on the next one.